Yeah, you could say that for sure. Now, this is the second time around a map like this has been produced over the last couple of years. You might remember since about 2021, both the Oregon Department of Forestry as well as Oregon State University have been working on a comprehensive map, kind of outlining where the high risks are for wildfire danger across the state. Now, the first one didn't go over all that well and it had to been revised. Now we're getting a look at what the second one might look like. There's no way around it. We live in a hot spot now for wildfires.
In 2021, the legislature passed Senate Bill 762, kind of trying to address multiple wildfire issues in Oregon and establishing several wildfire programs.
Senate Bill 762 was passed to help develop a safe and effective response to those dangers. One of those was this map outlining 5 different levels of risks, from no risk to extreme risk.
There certainly was some misunderstandings and consternation about the map and the risk that it posed for individual properties and communities.
But in this past session, lawmakers passed Senate Bill 80 and made some revisions
to change the name of the map to a wildfire hazard map to hopefully better illustrate the purpose of the map, which is to educate people of the environmental hazard that wildfire may pose to their areas.
Derek Gasparini with the Oregon Department of Forestry says the new map is going to have 3 levels.
The new map will be 3 hazard classes, 3 hazard zones, low, moderate, and high.
Gasparini says this map will allow Oregonians to see where the highest risk of wildfires are, which are along the central and eastern side of the state and down into southern Oregon.
For this to be an educational tool for Oregonians to be able to access the map and see what their hazard is in regards to wildfire.
One thing this map doesn't replace:
the legislature did pass Senate Bill 82 in 2023, prohibiting insurance companies from using this statewide map for any insurance-related purposes to determine whether to extend coverage or for determining rates.
Insurance companies have their own maps and policies they use when determining insurance policies for homeowners.
This map is about the environmental hazard, and it has to be based on weather, climate, topography, and vegetation.
Now, Ashley, this map isn't complete just yet. That's going to take maybe potentially up to a year or so. A spokesperson with the Oregon Department of Forestry tells me they still want to get more community involvement in this decision and talk with more people across the state. That's not expected to start until the later part of this year and potentially into the early part of 2024.